Yo, Big Kiss back up in here. We got comedians. DJ Hughley checking Andrew Schultz about what he said about Dot. Also, I will be putting a little collage together, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they let me play it because you know how YouTube is. We got to talk a little bit before the cussing and all that, before the grown folks talk. And there's another comedian that's roasting Andrew Schultz as well. But you know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Reporting live from Hyper Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, and I will be leaving the link in the description. Y'all go check out these channels uninterrupted as well.
In Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Ava. Over the weekend, Andrew Schultz will once again respond to Kendrick Lamar's line on his latest album, GNX. On the album's first track, Lamar raps, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black women, that's law." Schultz first responded on his podcast Flagrant 2, where he would label Lamar a hypocrite for being a part of a genre of music that has not respected black women either. In addition, Schultz would jokingly threaten Lamar by making love to the rapper and saying that there would be nothing he could do about it. Now, these comments would further anger social media, Kendrick Lamar fans, as many would continue to debate. TDE Sponge would respond to the viral clip of Schultz saying he was Lamar, writing, wait, I know as a black man who's involved in hip-hop music that we are a bit slow and don't really understand sarcasm and humor, but did my guy say he wants to sleep with Dot? Schultz would once again address the controversy on another podcast he co-hosts, the Brilliant Idiots podcast with host Charlamagne the God. The episode was highly anticipated due to this is the first time Schultz co-host Charlamagne would go and provide his input on the situation as well. During the podcast, Schultz would reveal that he's received several death threats from fans of Kendrick Lamar who are also threatening his wife and newborn child. Now, it appears that DJ Hughley would catch wind of the situation after the story was posted by the Jasmine brand on Instagram. Hughley would criticize Schultz for playing victim. On his social media, he would write, "Fuck out of here. This is where privilege enters the chat. Typically white privilege response. You don't get to be the aggressor and the victim. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it."
Like, yo, how you be the aggressor and the victim? That was a good point. That's a good point.
Schultz would actually go on to respond in DL's comments, still defending himself by writing, "DL, with all due respect, because you are an OG in this comedy game, please stop crying. This is the internet. Threats to our families is unfortunately normal. Only victims here are Kendrick fans, butthurt that their woke hero is actually bite-sized hypocrite." Now, Hughley's comments is noteworthy, particularly because Lamar never mentioned a comedian's name in the lyric. It was Schultz and Gary Owen who would respond, despite not being specifically named. Other comedians and public figures would chime in under Hughley's post. Former SNL cast member Leslie Jones would write, "Fuck this motherfucker." Actor Don Cheadle will also join the conversation, siding with Hughley. Cheadle would write, "Damn," Schultz wrote, most likely shocked and caught off guard with the actor hopping in. One user on social media would even point out Charlamagne taking a more neutral stance on the issue, standing by his co-host. They wrote,
Hey Charlamagne, we still waiting on that donkey of the day, man.
McGay been a little weird lately. It's given Samuel L. Jackson's character in the Django." Another social media user would write, "What's wild is Kendrick never named him specifically. He stood up, waved his hands in the air and said, 'Yeah, that's me,' and now he's a victim." So what do you guys think about DJ Hughley calling out Andrew Schultz, playing victim after making a joke about assaulting Kendrick Lamar? And what are your thoughts on Charlamagne the God stance and his decision to not check Andrew Schultz? Let us know in the comments below.
I think that is cool that comedians are holding other comedians responsible for what they've been doing. So of course we know Vlad TV or Vlad, he thinks that is funny. Oh, I thought it was hilarious. Oh, yeah, we bet you do. But yeah, let's just see how D.L. Hughley handled the question of, because the title reads, D.L. Hughley and Vlad debate if Andrew Schultz joke about taking Kendrick Lamar's manhood was funny or not. So let's check it out, y'all. Let's get it.
Kendrick, on his new album, GNX, had a line said, "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman, that's law."
Right.
And Andrew Schultz took that personally.
Right.
So he responded, and he did this whole comedic tirade.
Was it comedic?
I thought it was. You don't think so?
No.
I mean, he is a professional comedian.
Yeah, I get it. And here's the thing.
Y'all heard him? I thought it was. No, it's not, man.
When he did the thing about the black girlfriend effect, hilarious. And I think that no comic should be told what to do. I think that comedy and the comic's vantage point is sacrosanct. But there's a couple of things he did that I was like, first off, when he said rappers are trying to tell comedians what to do, one man said something. And what a lot of white guys tend to do is lump niggas all together. So it wasn't just one dude, it was rappers did it. And then rather than, and it's always, well, y'all do this, so we do this. Comedy is sacrosanct to me. But he sounded just like all the white dudes I see on Fox News. Every time somebody gets shot, what about black on black crime? So to me, it lost its comic vantage point when that happened.
He basically said that in response that he could make love to Kendrick Lamar.
What he said is he could,
Right. Well, he said he could make love to him. The only thing he could do.
What do you mean right? Yeah, right. What do you mean right? What are you talking about, bruh?
It's decide whether it's consensual or not.
That's right.
Which is right.
So, and to me, when a white boy talks about buck breaking in, that's problematic. Now, to me, that could be funny. Obviously, I've never seen a rip joke be funny. I've never seen it. But you can't then say, well, they're making all these threats to my daughters and all this kind of stuff. You can't do that. To me, and then I heard him and they were talking about, oh, I make jokes about everybody. I guarantee you he would never make a real joke about nobody else but a black man. Ever. Ever.
I don't know. You didn't find the rant a little bit funny? I didn't. Before all the other stuff.
I didn't.
Before all the other stuff. You didn't find that kind of funny. I found it kind of funny.
I didn't think, to me, it's not up to me whether I think it's funny or not. I'll defend the cat's right to say whatever he wants to say, ultimately. Because I believe that, like I said earlier, the ability for you to say whatever you want to say is sacrosanct. But when Ice Cube's son got mad, he was like, well, what did your father say? It lost comedic.
Right. Well,
he wasn't trying to be funny, he was trying to make a point.
One of Ice Cube's biggest songs was No Vaseline.
But that was
a rape song.
It was not a little rape song. It was an artistic interpretation of what he liked to do. He wasn't talking about fucking another nigga. He wasn't saying that for real.
Well, he was saying that Easy was fucking NWA out of the money.
Right. So it's not the same thing. It wasn't the same thing. Well, this man said.
Do you think that Andrew really wants to?
I don't think that. I think that I've never known a white dude that hung around black people that didn't go too far once in a while. I just have never seen it.
Really?
I don't think.
What about me?
No, well, you haven't done it to me. You haven't done it to me.
He ain't been around you long enough.
But when you are talking about, I could hold, and you're a big 6'3" dude, but I know a lot of little niggas that went to joint and didn't get fucked. So let's be clear. Okay. So it was about. Do you realize that if you say or describe on social media, they'll take your account down. You gotta say essay, you gotta say anything but that. When you say to me, I'm telling you, I've never seen a joke be funny. I called you one time because another person said something about the kid. Remember that? We did an interview.
Charleston White.
I don't think that's funny at all.
Right.
But I'm a comedian, so I gotta protect your right to say it.
Well, when a white man Charleston wasn't saying it in a comedic way, he was saying it in an anger way. Like, I'm mad at you.
To me, if we take the verbiage or the saccharine out of it, is a white man saying, I'll take this from you. And I didn't see the premise, the punchline, or the setup. I didn't see it. What I did was, I saw a guy who thought he could say something. He can do whatever he wants. I'll defend his right to say it. I didn't think it was funny. And whatever comes as a result of that is on you.
Well, Dio, like, me and you are friends.
Right.
And
stop trying to preface everything with we're friends. Well, no, that don't mean you're gonna get somebody to not stand on what they believe in. He don't believe this shit's funny. So go ahead with all that. Okay, you and I are friends. So what? Then the joke wasn't funny, bro.
Would you agree that a person of one race can debate with a person of another race, and it doesn't have to be racist from either person?
Sure. But I don't agree that you can talk about somebody and that be funny. That's where I draw the line. I've never seen a joke be funny.
I'm trying to think whether I remember a joke that was funny. But I honestly thought that his rant about Kendrick was funny. I found it funny. I'm not gonna deny it just because I'm in the room with you right now.
I didn't think it was funny at all.
Okay.
But I defended his right to say. I talked to Charlamagne for a long time about it.
Oh,
I'm going to defend your right to say whatever you want. I'm going to defend your right to say whatever you want to say. But when you say, I could take it from you and you have to decide whether it's consensual or not. Imagine that scenario in any other circumstance but a black man. Any other one. Where society wouldn't be
Oh, shit.
Society wouldn't be boiling over.
Society will be boiling over if this was talked about with anybody else. I'm telling you. We're going to go ahead and visit this other comedian. All right, y'all. This is another comedian getting on Andrew Schultz. We about to get daddy.
Why do y'all let people like this get so popular? I even saw there's a woman on Twitter blowing him up, an underage woman who's got a lot of not so nice things to say about your boy.
Oh.
Look, Andrew Schultz, just because Charlemagne the God lets you say this, that's what Kendrick said. It's law. Don't let white comics talk and make jokes about black women. And that's facts. Black women are the most precious, underserved people on our planet, and we need to protect them at all costs, Andrew Schultz. Maybe if it wasn't for your proud
Andrew Schultz. I don't know if he's joking or what, but he going in.
boy haircut that you've had in your weird rhymes with Bitler mustache, you think we don't know? I stay woke. Come on. Just because you have one black guy on your show that laughs at all your racist crap, you think that makes it okay? This is what I hate. White dudes like Andrew Schultz think they grew up in New York. Oh, I hang out around black people. He talks with a black accent. Thinks that he can say anything, that he's above the law. You are not, my friend. You do not have respect for the culture. You're a culture vulture. You're a rider. You're just riding the fence on it, son. You're sitting on a...
Son? What are you to your culture vulture, son? That's right, son. What's his name? I wish I knew his name.
A freaking fence post just riding that, son.
Somebody let me know what his name is.
And I gotta tell you, we will protect Kendrick Lamar, the king of hip-hop, the king of LA. We will protect Kendrick all day. And then you talk about if he was your cellmate, you'd be graping? What is that? What kind of crazy, jackass kind of fraternity, white boy, wannabe comedy is that? Huh?
He had to wipe the spit off his mouth. He going in. Oh, word, he's bond, boy.
I don't even know how you guys ever got past his haircut. Who shaves the side of their heads and has that weird mustache unless he's a Proud Boy?
Uh-oh.
So, Andrew Schultz, keep black women's names out of your mouth. That's the message that we're delivering to you, Mr. Schultz. Look at you. I can't even stand people like this. That's why everybody is online tearing your butt down, mister. And I'm very interested about the woman on Twitter who is claiming you have done some very alleged bad things to her, my friend. And all I gotta say, the truth will always come to the light on these pathetic comedians. This dude, Andrew Schultz has no game. I guarantee you, Andrew Schultz, he could suck the rubber off of a tennis ball, baby. He would suck the green fuzz off, man. And he's a professional D rider, guaranteed. Charlemagne the God, how long are you gonna let your boy talk like this? You call out everybody else, Charlemagne, huh? You've been too busy plucking your damn eyebrows, Charlemagne. The Breakfast Club, you need to wake up, son, and call these folks out. Like Kendrick Lamar did. They not like us. Andrew Schultz is not like us. So we stand for Kendrick Lamar. We put a wall. I'm not worried about the border. I'm worried about putting a wall up around Kendrick. LA Gold. You better watch it, son. Dedication, hard work, plus patience is some of my sacrifices. I'm done waiting. Now you see what I've been saying. Dedication, whoa. Protect our LA hip-hop stars and black culture. This is Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president.
Andrew Schultz.
Yo, I gotta look up this dude, man. I gotta look this dude up, man. Secret Service Sam. Sanford. Son? I'm thinking about putting a wall around him, son. He's snapping. He was spitting and everything. Yeah, I rock with him. What's his name? Secret Service Sam? Yeah, I gotta look this dude up. Man. I gotta check out his stand-up. This is wild. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these comedians putting your boy Andrew Schultz in his place, because he needs to be held accountable for what he said. And we ain't gonna let up. We not letting up. No, we not letting up. These types of things need to be talked about, because he thought he was just gonna sit up there and say some slick stuff, and then he's just gonna get some clout off the GNX album. Yeah, that dude. Y'all seen it with Charlamagne talking about, yeah, the GNX album is about me. That's my album. Like, bro, he didn't even say your name. Go sit your ass down, boy. Word is bun, boy. Go sit down. He didn't even say your name, bro. Yeah, he thought he was about to get some clout, and nah, we gonna voice these opinions, get him up out of there. He trying to promote his show. Believe he got a show coming up or whatever. Yeah, I be seeing people in the comments taking up for Andrew Schultz. Yeah, he's always been like that. Yeah, why don't we got no footage of him saying that before about nobody else? If he been saying stuff like that, why we ain't got the footage? Where's the footage? All we see is him on these podcasts insulting people, making them feel bad, downgrading them, over-talking them. I can't stand when somebody just over-talk somebody just so they could get the shine. That's called vainglory. Vainglory. You want everybody to see you. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Pride, that pride, man, there's going to be a big fall for you, Andrew Schultz, because you got pride issues. Big pride issues. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about the video. I will leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.